Hello, today I want to make a page in my art journal. A little bit like a collage, but something like it. So this is my little journal. I've already done some pages in here. So yeah. I picked this, and it is digipaper from Maremi Small Art. You can buy it online and print it yourself. That's what I did. I have my glue stick. I have a lot of colors of paint. I have some paint markers, brushes, water, my heat tool, a plastic lid, a sponge. Well, that's it. I hope it will work. I like to use my glue stick. I don't know why. I just like it. And sometimes I use also a little bit of art glitter glue. It's not glittery, it's just the name of the glue. So, did a little bit of a tape over the binding. So let's glue my background on. I didn't cut this with the scissors, I just ripped it. I like it better when the edges are not that sharp. You can use any glue you like the tacky glue or something. I like this because it's not so wet and it does not wrinkle your paper. More glue on the edges. I think this is okay. So let's see, I want this in the middle. Well, I think that works. For me it works. So, background, no. So I have also from Maremi this beautiful fairy girl that I want to put here on the stone. She is sitting there. I think it will be lovely. But I want to do something in the background first, so let's put that glue away. Work a little bit on the sky. I use acrylic paint. This is the deco art, but you can use whatever you want. I also have a little bit of Amsterdam. Just pick what you like. Nice, not coming out. And this one is the winter blue, and this is warm white. I like to do it in here. When it's dry, you can pull it out and it's clean again, so that's nice. I think I'll start with a... I like this one. I like to wet my brush, not my paint. It's already on my finger, so... I always make a mess. Let's see about the color. I think this color is pretty good. So I go over the edges. I want a bit of white And a little lighter. I'm just painting this. A little bit of dark here and there. And more white. Let's put a little bit of paper. More white. It doesn't have to be perfect. I also paint over the paper so it's more connected. I can always bring in more white later if I want to. And if you dab, it looks more like a cloudy sky. Well, that's my opinion. Maybe a little bit of gray. This is a sand gray. And maybe I need a little bit of the normal white and not a warm white. That one's called Snow. So it's a cooler white. It's definitely more white. A little bit of that gray. Sorry about my phone. I'm making a cloud here too. A little bit down here. And here it's more like a lilac. I have morning mist. See how that goes. I think I need my own. I clean my brush for now. I don't do that often, but I'm doing this time. Mix that with a little bit of white and see. Yeah, I think that's a nice color. Could be even lighter. Bring them in. More white. Brush it in. Where's my snow? Here. Now we go back to my blue for the water. You don't have to do it all the way till the end. but you can. I think I need a little bit of a pink. This is my Amsterdam, and this is Persian rose. You can use whatever you have. It's a little bit too pink, so again I mix it with the white. I think this is perfect. Okay. The only thing, if you use acrylic paint, it's difficult to stamp on, so stamping will be difficult. It will not dry the way you do it on the paper. And if it's getting loose, you can always glue it back again. So that's that. And over here, there are quite a couple of colors over there. And that's a little bit more blue and green. But there is a little bit of the pinkish color over here. And I have some of the acrylic markers that I thought maybe would work. Same for that. This is a little bit too green, too blue, I think. Yeah, this is a little bit more greener. Like here. What I'm trying to do is make those bushes. They will not be the same, of course they will not, but clean my point. Maybe I have to dry it first. So you don't have to listen to all the noise. It will not be perfect, but it will work, I think. There's a hint of the color going on. white up here. Something like that. And maybe I can make some lines with that dark gray blue color. I don't know if I can do it, but I will try. Then I need more white. I dried it a little bit. Sorry for the noise. I think I can use a smaller brush. Maybe I overdid the white a bit, but I think that will work. Do I want a little bit more white in the sky, maybe? Dark in that cloud. I want some fluffy clouds in here. They are not perfect. They are fine for me. So I mute you and dry. Well, it's a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I like making a mess. So then I'm going to my girl, and she will be sitting here, I think. There's a kind of a rock. So here she's sitting. Yeah. First I want to put a little bit more glue on the edges here. I think the rest is pretty good. Glue stick again. Where did I do it? Here it is. I think my auto thing is on, so sorry for that. I'll fix it. And I can zoom in a little bit more so you can see maybe a little more of what I'm doing. This will not be the perfect video. I was doing it, so I do well. Let's put the camera on. Having a play. You have to be careful that you don't rip your pictures. Like a clean part. I think this is pretty good. So, sitting here on that rock. I think that looks nice already. I don't want to do too much, so I'm thinking, what shall I do for the rest of it? I have some shells. I have some I think sea stars. How do you call them? I have some birds. I was thinking she's looking down, so maybe she's looking down at this bird here. And maybe there's this. I can do that over there. Yeah, I'm doing that bird. I like the bird. So do I want him here? I'm not sure. Do I want him there? No, I think here will be nice. Normally I cut between the legs, but in this case I thought it's okay to leave it, because I will make it a little darker over there. Maybe we can do like a seashell over here. Like that. So there are more birds, and I think they walk on the beach. Yeah, they walk on the beach. The beach is here, so if you do that, you break up the line, and that's something that I like to do. So they are coming to say, "What are you doing here on our beach?" And this one, I think I will cut between the legs. This one is more in my mess with the water. I don't think I cut it between his legs because he is so thin, so I leave that part. Well, he's wandering over here, I think. And this one, carefully not to rip the legs off. Oh, now I glued him onto the paper. Yeah. Oh no, I liked him so much. Come on. Here we go. So he is hiding my water mesh. Here we go. And then there are the sea stars. I like them too. I could do one here maybe. Here in the corner will be nice. And another one maybe here. Or here. That will be nice too. It doesn't have to be a realistic picture. It's just for fun. So let's do it here. And there's another shell that I like. Can do that here. Look, the shell's as big as the seagull, but that's okay. I thought I had more shells. Probably not. So that's that. So you see how quick and easy you can make a page. What I like to do with a pen, I'm doing some birds in the sky. Over here as well. tiny one. With a little pencil that I normally have everywhere on my desk, but not now. Oh, here. So there will be a little bit of a shadow here. Beneath a bird. And here. You could do this with watercolor, but pencil is working also. A bit more shading on the girl. And then I want a little bit of glitter on the wings. I use my stickles for that. This one is icicle. Come on. Well, there is glue coming out, but no glitter. That's strange. No, there's only glue coming out. Well, that's something I need to fix. No, not that one. I think it's blocked. Now we get glitter. Well, at least a little bit. Not too much. Still a lot of glitter and no glue and no glitter. It's really strange. It never happened before. I like to do it with my finger. Well, there's hardly any glitter on it. Let's see if I have another bottle. Diamond. Maybe diamond will work a little better. Yeah. That's more glitter. Definitely more glitter. Way more glitter. So that's that. And I think that's it. I think it's done. I had a little, I had some anchors, but I don't think I could do it here. No, let's do it. It gives a little bit more color. And I can do it over the starfish. Doesn't matter. That gives it a little bit of a depth. Not over the... Not over the bird. So now I have to do it a little bit to the side. I don't want it over the bird. Now it's going over my bird again. I have to think like so. Now it's not over the bird. Well, this is my little page. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Maybe till next time. Bye for now.